Sincere.
I got it.
Hi, hello. Hi, hi, hi.
Hi, good night
Hi.
for you.
Yeah, good
Hi, my
night.
friend.
Yeah, good night. Thank you for joining this meeting. Let me share my screen now.
Okay.
De uma proteção, claro, é uma coisa, mas tem uma sofisticação sim, cabe ter pessoas sempre jovens, tem fraude envolvendo a questão que eles fazem refeições, os benefícios,
Let me give you like a very detailed
Okay.
how to operate.
I'll
How
try
to
to
get,
follow you in my computer to see
yeah,
if
how
I
to
can
get
get
the
things
correct data.
report. Okay.
Actually, you can tell me your real needs. Like you want to find, you all focus on the Brazil data, Brazil export, right?
Yeah, we wanted
So
to find
because here, the Brazil, we have
mhm.
a lot of data sources here, a lot of data sources. So sometimes you will click the export STA, STAT is statistic. It's not complete,
Yeah,
but
that's what I
also
said. Uh-huh.
yeah, also is a sample, is a data sources of Brazil. Okay, second is BOL. BL have very detailed export name, import
Mhm.
name, the price, weight, quantity. So every time if you want to check Brazil exports, so you click the export BL. Okay, like for example, frozen beef. I click. Okay, now you get the you get this specific, right? You get the detail, right? But when you search the export STA,
Let me see what filter did you do, because I'm trying to follow you in my computer, and then I did export all,
uh-huh.
and then what else did you clicked?
Okay, if I want to search the frozen beef, I click the BOL.
Frozen beef. Okay,
Okay, BOL.
okay.
I click BOL,
In product
not
description. Okay,
STA, not
frozen.
STAT. STAT is statistic data. It's no use. It's useless. It's useless.
Okay,
BOL is
I was
useful.
trying there. Yeah,
Okay, if you
frozen
want to check
beef.
Brazil import, you can click BOE, BOE or BOL, because we have
BOL will be the exporters, right? What we want to see is exporters from Brazil to China.
from Brazil to China. If you want from Brazil to
Yeah.
China, you click the export BOL, and destination
Okay,
we set China,
got it.
and
Uh-huh.
we search product or use the address code.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and if you think they have a lot of logistic, you can filter. You can do some filter this logistic company, and
Mm-hmm.
filter the repeat records, and then search again, and then you will get very precise the data. Yeah, it's like this.
So then I have the company, the importer, the AS code, product description, and everything
Yeah,
according to the filters you did, right?
yeah,
Average price. Okay. So you clicked all filters. So you choose
yeah.
to
I
have all filters
filter
together,
all
right?
the filter.
Okay. Okay.
and we can do the last 1 year. The time can set by
Yeah,
itself.
I got them.
Yeah, maybe you know that. You know this. You can.
Yeah, I did. I did
You can. Yeah,
2025
yeah, yeah, yeah.
from January to
Any number you can by yourself. Anyway,
uh-huh.
yeah. And we also have the very advanced search. I can teach you. Advanced search. Advanced search is I want to use export. And
Mhm.
for example, because sometimes I don't want to see India. I I want to exclude India.
Mm.
So we can say destination country is India. India is sorry, product display, origin scheme. Okay, this is and right,
Okay,
and
got it.
we can set not not country we set destination India we don't want to see. Okay, you can move, so you can remove the India, right? So it's different now.
This
That means you move India, also called you can move a lot of
I know,
countries.
but in my screen doesn't have the option of excluding one. It's okay.
No, this is search. So you need to click the
Mm-hmm.
advanced search here, here, here,
Ah,
here.
the church. Okay, right.
Yeah, here.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I this is I think already because the information is like this. I uh I don't know if this happened for you. This
Yeah, I suppose so because we were unable to have any search. So now I understood you go to Bow. I was trying to import the statistics, export statistics. So if I want to see the opposite way, like searching for what China imported, then I will go to Boy, right? And I'll click China, right, instead of Brazil.
if we want to see where sorry.
If I want to see everything that China has imported,
Uh-huh.
so I'll change my search, right? I'll go back and then
No,
I'll
no,
choose
no,
China
no, no,
instead Brazil
no, no, no. If you want to
because
see
I am
China,
on Brazil flag, right?
if you want to see China,
Uh-huh. Then I change there
my
for
suggestion,
China.
no, my suggestion is
Okay.
use global because
Okay.
China data, China data
Mhm.
is don't open. It's don't open. I mean, the uh, the customs of China, they don't open data to public. So if you go to China, you can't find anything. You can't find anything. But if you go global,
Huh?
but if you go to global, you want to see China export, right? Export,
No, I want to see what China has imported.
import. Okay. So global,
Yeah.
you can use export.
Okay.
Destination, we use China,
Okay.
0202.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you can see a lot of about the Chinese data, about China import data.
Okay.
Because
Understood.
because here is 108 data sources selected. Even China don't open, but other countries is open. So you can from the other
So you
countries
can
pick
cross information from other countries that send
yes,
information about
we can.
exporting, and then you do it as importation for China. Okay, I got
Yes,
it.
yes, you got it.
Okay, great. I guess that's it. Camardelli, there's anything else you wanna... Você quer conseguir filtrar mais alguma coisa, chefe?
Não, não, eu acho que agora vai ter que aprender a trabalhar nisso aí, né? Mas a gente consegue
Aham.
ver as exportações do Brasil para os Estados Unidos, né?
Para os Estados Unidos?
É.
Acho que sim. Eric, can I also check, for example, what Brazil has exported for the United States, right?
From
Yeah.
Brazil. From
Sorry?
Brazil.
From Brazil to United States.
Yeah. If you want to see
Can you show
Brazil,
us?
Brazil is open. So you just click Brazil and use Brazil.
And then destination, I will put United States, right?
Yeah. The data
Go to the
sources,
BOL,
you choose
export BOL.
BOL. The data source, you choose BOL.
Okay.
And destination,
And then
USA,
destination country, United States.
United States. Yes,
Okay.
United States. I choose code.
And you always has to do the HS code, or there is a way that I can filter everything that was exported, like from beef, just putting frozen beef.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Check.
Ok.
This is Brazil to United States, right?
Ok.
But what it? We were like, no search, no search, no search, and we were, oh my god, we don't know how to filter.
Yeah, because you don't know how. Well,
No, yeah, I was going to statistics. That's it.
yeah.
We're gonna search a little bit and explore a little bit more.
If you want, because the data source is from Brazil, Brazil exports USA, and you want to find, okay, you can mind like you want to do the market from USA, import from Brazil. You can click USA.
The opposite way. So go
Yeah,
to
the
United
opposite way.
States
If
and
opposite
then
way, because USA is opened.
open
So
as
click
well.
BOL. Origin is Brazil. So it's different. I think it's different. I think because different data sources, you will see the different data. Percentage. Okay. Right? Different data sources you have.
Go to Nations and see.
If you click, okay, if you click Brazil, the data source is from Brazil. The data from Brazil customs. But if you click the USA, so the data source is from customs USA. So there will be different situation.
A difference in between.
Different situation.
Yeah.
Because sources is different.
I know. Perfect. All right. Explore a little bit the T info, and then I will try to see some information from the other two ones that you gave me as a preview. And if I have any doubt, I'll let you know.
Okay, if you want to use the discovery, you can use click. One is click. One way is click. You will got.
And I go.
Yeah, go inside the company and see the company contacts, product, business relationship. Okay, the second way is copy.
And Eric, as in like most companies with more than one slaughterhouse, more than one, can I see the authority registration number, the address, each company that has exported? Because now we can see as JBS, right? The JBS has like 13 plants, 13 slaughterhouses. Can I see in detail which one was the one that exported?
Sorry, could you uh, could you repeat?
Because in Brazil, like JBS has more than 10 slaughterhouses in different parts of Brazil, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that possible for me to see from which one the exportation happened or just the company? Because they are different plants, different slaughterhouses in different states in Brazil.
Okay,
So,
you can say it. You can say it. Loading part, loading port, unloading port.
let me see.
If this is if origin is Brazil,
Mm-hmm.
so you can see
Okay.
loading, unloading,
Loading
loading.
port.
I don't know. Maybe you can choose. You don't you know that unloading and loading.
It's not
Unload.
about the port because the port usually will be Santos in São Paulo or in the south. But what I want to see is where did this beef came from? Which state of Brazil? In Brazil, we have
Oh,
registration
can
number with
this can
CFIF or
yeah this
Federal
can
Inspection Service. Each one has a number. For example, 371 is one slaughterhouse from JBS.
so if you wanna
I don't know
see
if you have this.
no if one countries if one company have different places in Brazil,
Uh-huh.
I can't we can't calculate how many trades in A, how many how many change records in B in Brazil. I can't because the
So
we
you
only
don't have information
yeah I only have the information is Brazil, but we can see the different places of Brazil, only Brazil.
Mm. Maybe
L-
something you
like
could
China,
improve in your
China have
system.
different province, Shanghai and Beijing, but we
Yes.
can see Shanghai and Beijing. We only see China exporter. Do you understand?
Yeah, you don't see the port as well. Okay.
Yeah, we only see the
Mm.
country, not city, not city.
Mm. But if I go to each one, for example, if I click on detail from this first one, for example,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't bring to me more informations about where it came from. Let me let me try my computer.
If I click this one,
Mm-hmm.
you will get like this.
Product, importer, transfer buyer, Brazil ball, custom. Mm. Can you go down a little bit?
Okay,
Yeah, it doesn't bring it. Maybe
this is
it's
some analysis,
interesting.
some analysis
Uh-huh.
for the company.
Yeah, but it doesn't bring the number of these slaughterhouse rates. The
Mm-hmm.
Can you check if you have this information in your system, and then if it's possible to bring it to the report? Because I suppose if you have all details information about product, about weight, about average prices, you probably has it on the health certificate
Health. Oh,
from
health.
its.
Oh, health. Okay.
Can I see the health certificate? I think you told me that it was possible.
For example, frozen beef, USA.
Mm.
I want to
Mhm.
see. I want to see this company. I
Yeah.
copy the company.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay, I want to see the last 1 year. Last 1 year,
Okay. Mhm.
their calculate. I do the report. Do the report. Okay, the company, the totally weight, totally
Mhm.
some money, totally, you know, unit price, totally change. You can set time like uh 1 month or two
Yeah,
months.
but I can't see like a mirror of the health certificate, right? Because what your system do is to bring information from the document for entering China's, right?
Sorry, I'm sorry.
What your system do is to bring information from many documents, right? That comes together the load, right?
Yeah,
You
we
have
the
you don't have information from the health certificate into the system, do you?
we. Could you repeat which document
Do you bring the information from health certificate in systems? I could see
from
certificate from each load or no?
Helter Helter?
Yeah, the health certificate is a document that we have to send together, the load, the beef, to be authorized for the ACC to go inside country, right? Like, for example, in China. And on that health certificate, there is the state and the number of the slaughterhouse
You
on
want
it.
you want
Because what I want to see is not only about company, is about each slaughterhouse in each states, how much, how many
each state.
homes they exported. Do you understand?
Yeah, you want to see the different state, different you like United States, like United States have different states. You want to see the different states of United States.
Yeah, it's not the states, to be honest. Yeah, I would like to see each slaughterhouse because there is many companies that has lots of slaughterhouses, and I don't want to see this as one. I want to see it separated. I want to see, like, if I have a plant in São Paulo and then I'll have another slaughterhouse in Ribeirão Preto, for example, our cities, they
Yeah,
have
yes,
specific
we can
numbers.
see, because okay, because the one
They are
company,
all JBS, but they are in different
different country,
sites. Do you
different country,
understand?
right? Like JBS have
No, different sites in Brazil. Like JBS has more than 10 slaughterhouses inside Brazil. I want to see each
can
one. I
this
don't want to
can
see JBS as one.
I understand now. Can this can only country,
How?
only totally country.
No, no, I don't want to see as one. I want to see individually.
Yeah, I understand,
Mhm.
but in our system cannot see the different separate places of one countries.
And what I'm asking you is can you check with your team if this information is inside the system, but is not only on the front back here that we can see, and if there is possible for you to make a report for me bringing it,
Hmm.
can you check with them?
With my team,
Yeah.
um, actually, my product managers already said this.
Uh-huh.
Only see the countries, but can see the like region of country.
Yeah, yeah. But probably the documents your system use to bring informations inside has some fields that brings this information, and probably it is inside your system. You just don't have a filter for it. And maybe it's simple for you, for your team, for
No,
your
no,
manager
we don't feel
to
that.
make a filter for us.
Oh, you want to make filter for you?
Yeah,
No, we don't have this kind of
yeah.
service because all because we don't know because we still don't know the region of
But I'm
Brazil,
sure.
like
Uh-huh.
region of one country. Even we are in China, we still don't know like different city of China. How many calculate how to how to filter. No, it's very it's impossible actually.
No, it isn't. That's what I'm telling you. I'm sure it's inside your system somewhere, but you just have to make the filter.
Mm, o-
But I'll write for you, and then you can ask your manager. Okay?
yeah, yeah. But I will ask.
I
But I think
I will write
it's
for you so you understand what I want, because I'm
yeah. You can write
sure
me.
that where your system brings these informations has that information that I want, but you just don't have the rules, you don't just have the filter to bring it. But I'm sure it's inside your system,
Um.
because every document that comes with this information from each slaughterhouse that the beef comes. That is impossible to go inside China or United States or any other country if you don't have, because each doesn't matter if JBS can export to China. The slaughterhouse, specifically the unit in each state, has to have this permission. So
Okay.
this
Yeah.
information is probably inside the system.
Okay. I understand.
I'll write for you, and then you can ask your manager if there is
Yeah.
a
Yeah. Yeah.
possibility
Yeah.
to make this filter for me, and then you generate a report and see if
Okay.
the filter is simple to bring it in. If you use Power BI and the information is inside your system, that will be very simple to put filter for us.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
think that's it for now.
Okay. Now it's okay, right?
Thank you, Eric. Have a good night. Thank you
Okay.
so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good night.
B- Bye.
Yeah. Bye. Bye. Bye.
I'll let you know if I have any doubt. Okay. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye.
Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks.